The major storm our meteorologists have been tracking for days dropped several inches of snow on the mountains in the past few hours. It's still threatening holiday travel both here and across the East Coast. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah Rosario. Channel 9 has crews spread throughout our area tracking the winter weather's impact. Eyewitness News reporter Jenna Deary is already seeing major delays at Charlotte Douglas. Reporter Dave Faherty is in the mountains where several inches of snow already on the ground. But first, we start with meteorologist Keith Monday tracking when the snow will start up again. Keith?
Yeah, we just had round one of some snow for the fall with this round that's coming in if it does bring any more travel issues.
Well, thank you, Keith. And Keith, you reported this morning that the storm created such slick roads in Ashe County that some school buses had to turn around. We got several reports of some cars in Avery County sliding off the roads. And now Eyewitness News reporter Dave Faherty is live in Banner Elk with a look at those conditions now. Dave?
Well, Sarah, we're just getting some light snow right now, but earlier this morning we had some very heavy snow in Avery County. I'm Dave Faherty, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Dave. And coming up in the next 15 minutes on Eyewitness News Midday, we are at Charlotte Douglas with a live look at the conditions right now. You can also find out when severe weather is headed for your neighborhood anytime. Sign up for our alerts on WSOCTV.com. You'll find that under our weather tab. Right now, investigators are trying to figure out what happened to a person found dead along railroad tracks in Huntersville. Hansen just talked with police within the last hour and is live near the scene right now. Paige?
Well, Sarah, police cleared.
Thank you, Paige. One person died in a crash in University City this morning. Police say a car crashed at Mallard Creek Road at Johnson-Ayler Road around 6:30. The road cleared about 2 hours later, but we are reaching out to police to learn more about how that crash happened. Police say a teacher sexually assaulted two students in his Rowan County home for more than a year. That teacher has resigned from his job and turned himself into police. Eyewitness News reporter Tina Terry is in Rowan County where the suspect had a court hearing today.
Yeah, that's Tina Terry, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tina. Police are still looking for one of three people who robbed a bank in Noda. Police say Kia Garnett and Darius Marshall robbed the Fifth Third Bank on North Davidson Street yesterday afternoon. They say the three suspects ordered everyone into the bank to get on the floor and demanded money from a teller. Officers caught Garnett near the bank, but say Marshall drove away. He crashed on McDowell Street. Police have not released a description of a third suspect. New at noon, Transportation Secretary Anthony Fox is now threatening the maker of faulty airbags. Fox sent Takata Corporation a letter threatening a public hearing and court action if the company refuses to issue a national recall for airbags that fling shards of metal during a crash. Takata says a recall limited to high humidity states is sufficient, but Fox says if Takata doesn't act quickly, the DOT will use all of its authority and its resources. Two FBI agents were shot in St. Louis County, Missouri, but the agency says it's not directly related to the Ferguson protests. The agents were executing a search warrant just before 3 o'clock this morning. Both agents are expected to recover. The shooting happened about 5 miles south of Ferguson. Protests over the grand jury's decision not to indict the officer who killed Michael Brown continued for a second night. Protesters flipped a police car and they also set it on fire and trashed businesses. Police say protesters even hurled bottles of urine at officers. Now the Obama administration plans to announce new programs to bridge gaps between police and their communities. For the first time in nearly 3 months, more than 300,000 people applied for jobless benefits, but the jump is not expected to raise concerns about the economy because construction and other businesses usually lay off some workers when cold weather hits. Taking a look at stocks, stocks are mixed this midday. The Dow is down 8 points. The Nasdaq is up 15 points. Traffic is slowly picking up across the Charlotte area as people hit the roads for Thanksgiving. Traffic data from last year could help you avoid some of the worst congestion. Traffic Team 9's Mark Taylor dug through data to help you figure out when's the best time to travel. Mark?
And Sarah, we're already starting to see some of that congestion build.
Thank you, Mark. This weekend, you'll also want to watch out for troopers. They will be stationed every 20 miles along I-40 as part of the Challenge campaign. That campaign runs until 11 tonight and again on Sunday. Troopers say they will target speeders, distracted drivers, cars following too closely, and impaired drivers. You can get real-time traffic data, including congestion, construction, and delays anytime. Go to our website, WSOCTV.com, and click on the traffic tab.
And crowds and congestion's just a few things you could potentially face if you're heading out to the airport this holiday weekend. The new option airport officials say they want people to use to cut down on their waits.
Yeah, we may actually get a little bit of sunshine to move in. Still pretty cloudy for now, but I'm tracking a second storm system that could bring more snow into the mountains tonight.